Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So for today, we are talking about my favorite type of foundation, and that is powder foundation. If y'all have been here with me on my channel for a good bit, you know me personally, I prefer to wear powder foundation. Now, I love liquid foundations. In fact, back up. We all love foundations as a whole, correct? However, I just tend to go for powder foundation just simply because of my skin type. I'm very oily and it just seems to work the best. Excuse me, boys. Sorry, my dogs are in here. It just seems to work the best with my skin. So what we're going to do today, we're gonna play around, do a little comparison with my favorite powder foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. This is in the shade Y505. Had to drop down a shade because we was inside basically all 2020, never got any sun. So we're gonna be comparing this against the FIltr Fenty Beauty powder foundation. Now you're probably thinking, Amber, I thought you loved the MAC Studio Fix. I do love the MAC Studio Fix. I like that too. That is one of my favorites. However, Makeup Forever, this has been my favorite for probably over a year now. So this is just what I use the most. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Makeup Forever on one side. We're going to put Fenty on the other. We're going to compare. We're going to look at it. And I want to get you guys' thoughts at the end to see which one you feel looks the best. So first things first, I don't have on any concealer and I always have to put on concealer. So I'm going to use current favorite concealer, which is the Rare Beauty. If you have not seen my video testing out doing the demo with the Rare Beauty products, the foundation, this concealer, and the blush, check it out because this brand is bomb. And I already have on a little bit of eyeshadow. It's just the Huda Beauty Khaki Haze on my eyes. And I will be busting out my eyeshadow tutorials that I'm going to be starting probably next month, beginning of March. I'm going to be doing a tutorial for every eyeshadow palette that I own. So that is a series that will probably be on my channel. It'll probably go on through the entire year of 2021. All right, so concealer is on and I am going to set this with some powder, other powder. Let's see, for today, I'm just going to use some Laura Mercier translucent honey, just a little bit though, because I typically don't go with loose powder under the eyes. However, sometimes I do like to switch things up. All right, so that is all set. The reason why I just always go ahead and set the concealer, just simply because if not, it will start to shift and move around and we want it to stay in place. And my shade for the concealer is 430W. All right, now for the foundation. For the powder foundation, I don't know who I am with my hair today. I typically don't like to wear my hair on my forehead just because of acne. I get a little hot, I start sweating, get stuck to my head. It's not cute, but whatever, just ignore it for today. All right, so Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Powder Foundation is going to go on the right-hand side, and I'm gonna be using a fluffy brush, using a different brush for both of these. This is the Eco Tools powder brush, and I highly, highly, highly recommend. This is my favorite powder brush in general. I like to use this when I'm doing powder foundation or just setting with a translucent powder. All right, so with the Makeup Forever, the shade, good with the shade. I like it. Before this, I was shade Y525. However, like I said, that only works for me when I am in the summertime and I am deeper. This lasts really great in the heat. Of course, like I said, I've been wearing this for a good bit. Haven't had a chance to test out Fenty in the heat because we're not there yet, but as soon as I'm able to, I most definitely will. So as you can see, everything looks good. Complexion's even. It's covered my dark spots that I had. Looking fantastic. I never use the sponge, but I know someone's gonna say, why don't you use the sponge? So I'll just use it. So y'all can see, you can see I've never touched it. Not because it's bad, I just never use sponges that come in. So I believe the white side here is going to pick up more. Oh yeah, it picks up a lot. So let's see. Oh yeah, so this is going to give, that's probably a little too much coverage. Personally, I don't want that much. However, if you want full on, if you do use the sponge, you are totally gonna, this is like a totally different type of foundation. And I feel like it picks up more, the color is more saturated. And I'll be honest, it's not too terrible. The reason why I wouldn't use this just simply because sanitation, you know what I mean? After a while, you would need to re-up and get a new one because these, you know, you can't really clean them that well. Woo! Okay, so that is coverage. I have a text message. Okay, now on the other side here, we're going to do Fenty. Okay, this is in the shade 410, and I'm going to take a Real Techniques. This is a powder brush. I love this one as well. And this one, it looks dense, but it's not too dense. It's still fluffy. So with the Fenty one, Fenty, it doesn't really pack a punch as far as the coverage goes, like with the Makeup Forever, but you can definitely build it up. And I feel like the 410 shade is warmer than the Y405. So that's something else to keep in mind if you are a shade twin, you wear the same foundation shades as myself. Now, something that is totally different about these foundations is just the, I hope y'all can see. Oh wait, there's a glare. No ma'am, hold on y'all. So I don't know if it picks up on camera. However, the formula for the Fenty is very, very different. It's not a strong matte like the Makeup Forever. Like the Makeup Forever is very matte, it's very flat. The formulation for this one is definitely more so of a more natural finish to it. And it almost, I feel like this does a way better job at blurring my I feel like this does a way better job at blurring my skin as far as making it look really, really smooth than the Makeup Forever. However, because the formulas are a little bit different, this one seems to be a little bit more creamier. I'm just not 100% sure how the Fenty will hold up in the summertime. So for me, I'm gonna go by the mindset of, okay, once it gets warm, I need something that's going to hold up. I'm not really so worried about, oh my gosh, like how well is it blurring? It's just gonna be a matter of what's going to control the oil the longest, because when you have oily skin, your oil is going to push through no matter what. However, I like to try to find products that when you are wearing them, it's a matter of what is going to control the oil the longest, because there is nothing out there that's just going to stop the oil if you are truly 100% oily skin. And then I believe this has a, yeah, this has a little sponge too. We'll use this just for kicks and giggles to see. And yeah, okay, so that definitely picks up. Okay, that doesn't blend out as well as the sponge from the Makeup Forever. I feel like I kind of got blotchy, so not a fan of that. The sponge in the Makeup Forever powder foundation, way better. This one, not so much. All right, so this is what they are looking at. Now, to the natural eye, these do not look dramatically different to me. My eye, what I can see, and I don't even think that anyone would ever truly notice it, the Fenty is a little bit warmer than the Makeup Forever. That is one thing that I am seeing. The Fenty is definitely more smoothing and more blurring than the Makeup Forever. The Makeup Forever is more straight up matte, like 100%. The Makeup Forever, I do not feel is a powder that you could wear if you have dry skin. Now, if you have combination dry skin, I feel like the Fenty powder you can do, just simply because it's like a cream, I don't want to say cream, but it's just a creamier version of a powder. Velvet, it's very velvet, which is funny because this is called matte velvet. But it's definitely got that more velvet airbrushed look. So those are a couple of things to keep in mind. Like I said, haven't tested out the Fenty in the heat yet because we're just simply not there yet, but we definitely will revisit it. Now, what I'm thinking is the Makeup Forever powder foundation will be my summer warmer foundation, and then the Fenty will be my cool weather powder foundation, if you will, because if y'all been here for a while, you know I tend to switch my powder formulas up just depending on the season that we are in. So basically what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup. All right, y'all, so this is my finished face. All I did was put on a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury Sex on Fire blush, mascara. I have on no liner, just eyeshadow. Also, really quickly, let's zoom you guys in on my eyelashes because I was wearing eyelash extensions from, I want to say end of September until, yeah, I officially lost all of mine probably, yeah, last week or so. But now these are my natural lashes. And I know some people are probably wondering or they think that eyelash extensions ruin your lashes. They do not. My eyelashes are still very much intact. I have basically the same amount, same density and length as I had prior to me even trying eyelash extensions. I do have one mascara, but I just wanted you guys to, you know, point that out to you and give you a little bit of an update. So this is the face for today. Fenty is on my left side over here. Makeup Forever is on the right. We're gonna watch it at work. No lip product because as soon as I get into the salon, we putting a mask on my face. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it is currently 2 o'clock, and remember, this side is our Fenty side, and this side is our Makeup Forever side. I am wearing a mask, so this is what we're looking like. I'll let y'all get real up close, see my period acne. So far, maintaining. I do feel like I'm just, well, I don't know, wait, I think that's just the lighting. Okay. I feel like this side is a little bit, just a tish bit oilier, but not by much. So I will check in before I leave for work. All right, you guys, so it is 6:30. I am back home, and this is what my face is looking like. Let me just go ahead and zoom y'all on in. Please excuse my hormonal breakouts I have going on. This is what my face is looking like, okay? So over here on this side, this is the Fenty side, and then over here on this side, this is the Makeup Forever side. Now, I definitely feel like, especially just like looking off the sides of my face here, I feel like the Fenty side is definitely a little bit shinier. However, it's okay, it's not that much of a big deal, but the main purposes of this were to show you guys the differences and just basically in the formulation and how they look. Now, are these so different that someone could tell I have on 2 totally different foundations? Absolutely not. What is different with these is the formulation. Makeup Forever is just way more matte than the Fenty. Now, I did have my mask on today, and I have not done any blotting all day long. So this is something that I always have to do once a day, no matter what foundation I'm wearing, or even if I'm not wearing foundation. I'm just an oily girl. So if I need to revive my face, I just get some tissue, paper towel, whatever I have on hand, and I literally just blot away the oil, because once I blot away, everything is literally fine. And voila, face is intact, everything is back in action. So that is what my face is looking like after I blot. I hope this was helpful and kind of give you an insight if you weren't sure which powder foundation is best for you. Again, keep in mind, it's all going to depend on you, your body chemistry, and your skin type, all right? So down below, let me know if this was helpful for you, and I will definitely revisit this, like I said, as soon as it gets warm. Y'all know the deal. Keep it simple, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.